something. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Dig Daddy out here in the shed. Doing shed things. Shedding around, shedding off. Doing the things that men do out in the shed. Play with dirt. I don't know where your minds were. I hope you all can hear me. If not, well, then you probably didn't ask if you could hear me. So we'll see how things go. But I'm sure somebody will say something if you can't hear me. Be like, we can't hear you, bro. Or somebody will say, loud and clear, brother. What is going on, everybody? All the hellos. Sounds good. All right, thank you. I was waiting for somebody to say something. All right, who do we got in the house? Richard McCarthy, what's going on? Let me blue name you. Hold on a second. Got ourselves a new Patreon member. Teddy Bear, what's up? CSMN, can't stop me now. What's going on? Sean McClellan, Brian Nyquin, John Myers, Mr. Dumbass 420, Steven Stark, Poppy Kurs. Rocky Mountain Prospector, David Dandran, Bill Snodgrass, what's up? Rick Johnson, Michael Clemens, Modern Michigan, what's happening? Rack, what's up? What else is in the house? Anybody else I missed? Rich Pedersen, what's going on? Curtis Geisinger, what's up? Cockatoo Birdman, Bill, what's happening? All right, good to see everybody. Welcome to March. Damn, it's already March. I mean, we say this every month, and so let's just get it out of the way. Man, I can't believe it's already March. Holy smack, where'd the month go? Oh my gosh, it's already spring, it seems like. Let's just get all that shit out of the way. All that shit, all that cliche. Oh, time passes so quickly. Man, yeah, it does. Get over it. All that means when every month you're saying, wow, where'd the month go? That just means, like, you wasted it. Because you should look back and be like, oh, man, this month was crazy. If you can't, then you need to live more. More things to fill that time. More digging holes. Get to the river. I went to the river this weekend, and I am so sore right now. Like, I'm in pain, man. Everything hurts. But I found a nice little spot that didn't look like anybody had worked it for, if ever, or at least not frequently enough that there was any signs of anybody having prospect there. So, I helped myself. And had a few very nice pans that had like a lot of glitter. Boom. I found this sweet little bench of moss that was at the bottom of the slope. And I was just like, well, I can't dig the toe, but I can scrape the moss. So I just stole all the moss right off the topsoil. And shook that out. Every bit had a nice little pow. I mean, it's little pieces, just a lot of little pieces. But it was nice to see. It was nice to get, even if you don't bring home a lot, knowing that you're bringing home something, man, that feels good. And there was a couple of really nice pieces that I pulled out of there as well. Nice little flakes. I mean, for me anyways, I'm just scraping the top layers. I'm not digging feet down, so I'm happy. I'm the flood gold kind of guy. I'm not going to work a space long enough to get down to the old gold, which is why I'll never probably see an amazing pan. But, I'm all over that flood gold. Every year I'll come out and I'll scrape the top. And I'll just take that home with me over and over. And I found that there's a little bit of an art to that, right? Because, like, if the flood comes through and it reseeds the top layer, first off, that's a finite amount of time you got. You only got until the next water comes through to really get that gold. Because once the next water comes through, that shit's going to start dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping till whatever layers hold it up, or it's going to find its way down the river. More than likely, it's just going to move on until it finds a permanent home. So you got to get it quick. At the same time, if you go too deep, past a certain amount, I found that it just disappears. At least where I'm at, anyways. This is my story. It's not yours. If it's different where you're digging, right on for you. This is my story, goddammit. Because a lot of the spaces, they're like, it's like a top layer, and then you get to this layer of just thick organic mush. And I'm sure, you keep going further, they'll probably, most likely, of course, be better gold, obviously, the further down you go. But I'm only out there for a couple of hours, so I'm only getting so much dirt moved. But after that first layer, I found a lot of the places where I'm going, it just disappears. It just completely stops. It's like, you're good, you're gone. And so you wind up being like, oh, this is great. I'm going to dig the shit out of this spot. And you do, and as you go, there's less and less gold. It's kind of the opposite of what you expect, right? You kind of expect, oh, the further down I go, the more concentrated it's going to become, and blah, 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 blah. But not always the case. Where I go, it's kind of different. Because a lot of times then it turns into a roots, mush, shit, organic. Oh, and it smells so bad. This time when I went out, I ran into just this thick gray clay. It was just big chunks of gray clay. Really, really freaking just crunk. I was like, oh, cool. It wasn't consistent enough to make a really good stop layer, but it was interesting to run into this just thick chunks of gray clay. So it makes me wonder, maybe I need to look further upstream and see what's what, because maybe it gets, I'm sure it does get better, because I know I've been further upstream and it is better. This was just a really easy spot to get into that I was able to ingress. And I don't know why I keep using the word ingress. I only used it once here tonight, but it's been a constant word I've been using in my brain. I'm going to ingress here. Feeling like I'm all Super Spy Man and shit. But I want to get further up that space. Because I like what I see. It was really easy to get to. And I want to head further and see what I can get. I did bring home the bottom scoopings of my honey hole like I usually do. Because there was a lot of green slimy moss on all the boulders, I didn't want to bring home too much weight, because it's kind of hard to navigate through there with a big ass heavy bucket trying to do dumb shit. But I did bring home some. So my next pay dirt is going to be that once it dries. It's out in the sun right now because we have sun. It's spring here already. It's great. We're going to have shit for snow runoff, but as far as getting back out to the rivers, I'm in. And that just means that throughout the summer, the water level is going to be lower, lower, and lower. So it's a lot of potential, those spots that have been hard to get to. If your river turns into a trickle, which in itself is a bad thing, of course. But I'm just saying there's a little bit more material potential that you can get into. And that's going to be nice. There are going to be some nice benches to hit in my space. So that'll be fun. But in addition to that, I also separated all my concentrates for the day. And I took my new little sluice out. It's not new, it's parts of old sluices, but it's new in usage. It's the smallest metal sluice, full-size sluice that I've seen. And what it is the folding end of the 6-inch folding sluice that Prospector Dream makes. I took that, and then I took the flare from that same sluice. I took the 2 end pieces and just smashed them together, bolted them down, and that's my new backpack sluice. I don't need all the extra bullshit. The Dream Mat gets it done. The problem with that particular mat is it doesn't hold on to a lot of extra material. So if I'm going to bring home concentrate, because, if I want to bring home concentrates, I want to bring home bigger amounts of the heavies. The problem with the Dream Mat micro dredges, or mini dredge, micro and mini dredge, is they slough off a lot of the extra heavies material that's not gold, and it only holds on to a small amount of the magnetite and a small amount of the garnets and stuff. So if you want to bring home more of that, it ain't going to happen with that mat. So what I need to do is bring out my Dream Mat Mini. Because the minis seem to hold on to the most material and give you the most shit to bring home. Which usually that's not what you want. But if you're going to make pay dirt with it, you want more of that stuff to stay on the mat. So I wound up having to clean out the mat like every quarter of a bucket just to have something to, because otherwise it's only like a teaspoon of material, which is mostly going to be, just what it is. So I had to fabricate by over cleaning out because it's too effective at its job, I guess is my point. So, if you want a really, really light, small, but you still want a metal sluice, and you want it even smaller than a normal 6-inch sluice, get the folding extension and the 6-inch flare, slap those bitches together, and you're good to go. I videoed it, of course, so you'll see it in the video when I wind up getting around to posting it. Oh yeah, the 6x24 is an awesome sluice. That's usually what I'll take out if I want to pack light. But I found a way to pack even lighter without having to convert over to an adventure sluice or one of those little doodads. The nice thing about the fact that it's only that long is it makes it easy as hell to set up. You just like put it down and maybe slap a couple rocks at the end and you're good. Just wedge it in. Whoop! It's good. The thing is awesome, man. You'll sit there for like 20, 30 minutes trying to set up an 8x36 or 32, whatever the 8x is. Where is my 8x? There it is. It's up here. Don't look at my face. Here. If it can't see me, it'll zoom out. Here, if I hit the button, it'll zoom out. There's my 8. So you'll fuss with setting those things up. Those can be a pain in the ass sometimes, but you can run a lot more material faster. But the way I go anyways, I'm only doing a couple of buckets. I'm classifying down to like 1/4 inch. So my buckets are super dense. So when I make that haul over to the sluice, it's like carrying 2 or 3 buckets. And then I'll just clear my hole out. I like to leave a lot of that crap behind. I mean, if there's usually ain't going to be any gold nuggets out there anyways. But I should start taking my pinpointer out with me just to go over my tailings pile, just to be safe, Yeah, I mean, in your backyard, like the normal person who isn't bringing home. What's going on, Joey Brown? The normal person who's not bringing home buckets and buckets and buckets, yards, who's not running like a yard of dirt at a time, it doesn't make sense to have a big setup. Like, you are overdoing it. You're spending way more on your setup for no reason, because at most you're going to be using a trowel or a small scooper to feed the thing anyways. And you can very safely run that over a 6-inch sluice all day long, no problem. And it's going to clean out. If you got it set up right, it's going to clean out nice and quick. You know, if you got really muddy, cakey dirt, it doesn't matter anyways. Then you should have rinsed it off or something before you started. But why even go? For fun. I go for fun, dude. I'm not trying to get rich out at the river. That ain't gonna happen. I'm just the one dude working a spot at my own pace. When I start getting sore, I go home. That's it. I'm not trying to keep up with anybody or win any races. I'm just going at my own pace to have fun. That's why I don't go too seriously going out, because I know I'm not gonna like run 20, 30. Maybe I will run 20, 30 buckets, you know, if I'm feeling it. But I mean, if I go out somewhere far and I take the effort to go out, then yeah, I'm gonna spend more time focusing on buckets and setting up in a spot and just tearing it up. But if I'm just going and checking shit out with my little 6x12 sluice, I'm not running that many buckets to begin with, man. You know. Now that I know that's a nice spot, I'll probably take my 8-inch out there, or maybe I might sneak some other equipment out there so that I can get a little bit closer with water to my spot where I'm working. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, no, if I had my own claim, bro, I'd be there for hours and hours, because then I'd have the ability to like have a home spot there. This was like a spot that I like peeped out because I saw a spot by the road I could park. And I was like, well, let me see if I can get down to the river right here. And there was a little cut down to the river. And I was like, all right, I'm in. So I threw on my waders and I just hoofed it down there with my little ninja pack. So there wasn't a real big intent to run tons of dirt. Just having fun. But man, if I had my own claim, that'd be freaking a completely different story. I'd be out there with like, yeah, I'd have some better gear out there for sure. But at any rate, moving along. So, as we do every month, I like to send a shout out to my Patreon members. And that's all the blue name fools you see here in the chat and beyond, those who aren't with us this evening. The reason why I like that shout out is because these people dedicate to this channel a monthly monetary amount. And that money helps keep things rolling here and helps make sure that I'm paying the Home Depot bill and paying the Visa bill, which a lot of the pay dirt goes on. So all of that, you know, is integral to making sure that that this channel keeps running as smoothly as it does and allows me to just take a Sunday, haul my ass out to the river and just have a good time. with the excuse that I'm recording it. So, again, I just want to thank you guys because you guys are awesome. Your support absolutely helps keep this place running, keeps the lights on, so to speak, and probably quite literally as well, because, you know, without that, the wife would definitely see a much bigger impact in our bank account. And she probably wanted to be as supportive of my hobby. So, again, thank you all, and thank all of you who support the channel members as well. Your support also adds to that monthly amount that I rely on to keep things going here. So again, as always, thank you, and thank you all, and thank you all, the viewers and everybody, just for showing up and signing in, and for hitting those thumbs up, like I know everybody did when they hit the channel tonight. They're like, "Oh, I'm here. Let me hit that thumbs up, dog." Because that's always the first thing that comes to my mind when I join a channel is, "Sup, dog?" There we go. So, as always, with that, I like to say thank you to the viewers of the evening with a sloppy seconds offering, which is basically just a bribe for hanging around throughout the show until the end of the show. And to get in on that, there's a message pinned on top of the chat. All you got to do is leave a comment on that video, and that's pretty much it. You leave a comment there, hit a thumbs up, you know, tell me how awesome I am, tell me your first memory of being a gold prospector, leave a joke, leave whatever, don't matter. But that's how you get entered in to win sloppy seconds, and which are, you know, some pay dirt we're going to make up here with the gold that I found yesterday at the creek. Because I got it all concentrated up, and it's in my cup, which I have no idea where that's at right now, but we'll find it before it's time to run. But I got sidetracked. I forgot what I was saying, but what I meant to say is thank you to the hey, what are you doing? Here we go. Oh, son of a bitch. Hold on, y'all. I got this. Here we are. There we go. All right. So, March 2026 Patrons. We have 2 levels of supporters at our Patreon page. It's the D-Bag fam, which means you're going to get a bag of dirt every month. These guys, that's what they're getting. They get a bag of dirt. They support at a level of $50 every month, which, of course, goes towards the function and all the everything going on here's. But they also get a bag of dirt sent out to them for their higher support level. Now, at that level, we have Brian Nyquin, William Bolin, Chad McNeil, Jake Peacock, and Teo Outdoors. Thank you guys for your support. I feel like I missed somebody on there, though. Hold on, let me check. Let me check something here, because I could have sworn there were 6. Chad. No. Oh, I guess not. I guess it's only 5. All right. So those 5 guys. And now next we have our High Five homies, which is our $5 level donation. Now these guys, they get entered in for a monthly raffle for the a bag of that pay dirt that the D-Bag fam gets. The D-Bag fam, they also get entered into that raffle as well. But at the High Five homies level, we have Alex Lyman, Michael Cruz, B. Greeny, Nick Matson, David Danduran, Rich Pedersen, Donna Corin, Richard McCarthy, Golden Dragon Prospecting, A3 Sky Warrior, Gregory Wilson, Sean McClellan, Humble Stacker, The Gold Baron, Jason Earp, Thomas Leha, John Myers, and Wheezing Geezer TV. And again, thank you guys for your support. It is so appreciated. And you guys help keep the lights on. And without it, I don't know where I'd be. Now, if you want to become a Patreon, all you got to do is become a Patreon. You can do that at that link. Why does it not hit enter? That link right there. I'm not going to pin it because I already got a pin message. But that's how you can become a Patreon. Head over there. You get early access to stuff sometimes when I remember. When I make Pater to be sold to the public, the Patreons are the first ones who get a swing at that. Oftentimes it sells out. So if you don't jump on it and you don't get an early heads up, you might just find out that you don't get one. So they get the first swing at it. So that's one of the other benefits of being a Patreon member. Yeah, there you go. that's all I got for you tonight, guys. That's it. I'm sorry. I fogged up the place a little bit more than I realized, I guess, before the show. So I hope everybody is doing as good as I am. God damn. Now, as I was mentioning, I went digging and I brought home some concentrates. I'm pretty confident that there should be some gold in it, but I don't know what's in it. I have no idea because I haven't gone through it. But I do know it was producing when I was checking. So I'm hoping that the buckets were nice to me and that we'll have something to throw in the bag here tonight. If not, if it really was just kind of then I'll throw a little something else in there to make it sweet. But that's what we're going to be doing here shortly. So, if you haven't already done so, make sure to hit that link on top of the chat up wherever the fuck the chat is. Go click it. That way you can leave your comment and get entered in. Otherwise, unless anybody has some objections, we're going to head over to the bench right here with my little micro mini sluice. Isn't he so cute? It's so cute. He's like a little baby sluice box. Oh, he's so cute. And we're going to run us some dirt. Let me fix my camera. Dipshit. All right. Oh, I walked by there a couple times too. How's the gold? Gold's good, man. Gold is good. Well, we're going to find out, I guess. We're going to check that out right now. Maybe I might even pour out my snuffer and give up the few flakes that I am absolutely sure I found. Man, there's the one that really nice looking flake. All right. So, let's go. We find the button. It's loosen time. Hey, man, why are you pointing over there? You're supposed to be pointing over here. Is it loose? Oh, it's loose. Hold on. I got to tighten it up. I got to make it tight. Like Tuco. There we go. That's... Wait a minute. Which one's the one I took with me? Alright, well, this one looks like it's got more crap in it, so I think this is the one that went out to the river with me, because it's still wet. The whole thing's wet. But as you can see, they're both XP snuffers in similar... Yeah, this is the one that went with me. I don't know why that one's right here. This is a lot more of a question mark. That makes more sense. Alright, let's listen to some music. Oh boy, I'm babbling. I'm sorry. I'm about to make it a little bit worse, too. Irresponsible, Dig Daddy. Just irresponsible. Now, I was told Creek drop this thing. Or creek dropped. Them drops is creaked. Get in there. Alright. Turn this up a little bit, get that flow a go. You guys want me to zoom in? Here, I'll zoom in for you guys. Kind of hard to see without it focus, you know. There we go. All right. Make it less awkward.
It's unsearched gold-bearing material. Loud, man. A secret mix of different patered blends. A limited batch that they personally gather on the trip to Colorado.
Can you guys hear the music all right? And more importantly, can you hear me all right? That was the distraction I needed. I found my shovel and my direction in life. So we may proceed. Okay, we're too close. I feel like we're way too close. Like, there's more to this story than just the sluice, you know? There's the cup. There's me, my hands. Look at my hands. I have nice hands, so you guys should see them when I'm doing this shit. I'll be so disconnected. Yeah, this stuff is thick on the black sands, that's for sure. Would it be funny if we find out that... Oh, turn it down? How about that? Alright, cool. I can't tell how loud the music is for you guys, because I'm playing the music here for me as well, because, you know, I want to listen. So, if I turn it down for me, that doesn't necessarily do anything for you guys. Look at this pater, dude. It's just thick with garnet, black sands. This is the heavies. This is all just the heavies. I'm a little bit nervous that I'm going to wind up finding out that I have my best day ever, and now I'm like locked in to give this shit away. You're like, oh, I found a gram of gold yesterday. And here we are on the live show. You guys are like, hey, cool. Somebody's gonna get hooked up. It's like, oops, show's over. Sorry.
The Baron is back. Back to get what is mine. The Baron is back.
You just gotta become a Patreon. Patreon members are our Smurfs. Greens are members, channel members, and blues are the patrons. It really does. I mean, aside from, you know, being a patron and the perks that come with that, the blue name really only lets you be a babysitter for the channel as well. And you know, most people here behave themselves, so it's really just a colorful name. It's not the lucrative, powerful thing that a lot of people think. It doesn't bring quite as many groupies as you would hope. Not to say that there aren't any. Ooh, you're a blue name. How are you doing? Oh shit, yeah. That's right, I can kick people from chat. Haha. What's up, baby? Yeah. Only in certain kind of videos, on different kinds of hubs. top, big giant garnet. It almost looks faceted. It's like gem quality. Shit. Glad that caught my eye. It's not like I'm gonna do anything with it, but right there. Gem quality garnet.
In the backyard digging deep, we found secrets in the heat with our shovels and our
There it goes.
beneath the sun's big.
It was nice.
We sifted dirt and dusty brown. Every scoop could hold a crown.
Well, crazy luck to even have that catch my eye, though.
Glittering gold beneath the skies. Backyard gold, we're on the chase. Hidden treasure
Oh yeah, here too, man.
in this place.
I don't know why I got Canadian for a second there.
In this dirt we find our gold.
Maybe mid. Anyways, like out on the Cape, Disappointment, tons of black sands and gold, fine gold in there. You can bring quite a bit home if you run the buckets.
Every nugget is a thrill. Every
There's dudes that'll take 10 stacked gold cubes out there, load it up with micro mat.
dirt into pure gold. Backyard gold, we're on the chase. Hidden treasure in this place. Shiny nuggets, riches told. In this dirt we find our gold.
Slow this down a little bit. There's actually a decent amount of fine gold that's going through here. Give it every chance to drop that I can. In fact, probably not a bad idea to give it a little bit of relief. Big magnetic. That'll make a little bit more room.
Backyard gold, we're on the chase. Hidden treasure in this place. Shiny nuggets, riches told. In this dirt we find our gold.
Well, I can definitely say I am absolutely going back to this spot. And so I am absolutely not posting that video until I've had a chance to clear out that bench. Because for one bucket, this is looking really nice. I mean, it's not even a full bucket, really. I mean, I use a arbor classifier, and those sit probably 7 inches into the bucket, so you're losing that much in a 5 gallon. So it fills up to the bottom of that, and that's usually where I stop. Yeah. Yeah, the minor tonics are fun. You know what? Maybe that's what I'll do with the dirt that I brought home, the gray dirt. So I'll turn it into minor tonic. I don't know if they're gonna be. How much were they? Like 15 or 10? I don't know if I'll be able to keep that price, but we'll see. See what I can do.
in that dirt, down the slopes, shaking out dreams, don't need no excuse. Looking for that gold to watch it gleam. We lady like starlight on this dream. Whoa, yeah. Sunset and colors are shifting and every glow on my face. Run down, still sticking round. No sun up, cold sweet grace. But I ain't fretting, still fighting, keeping faith alive. Tomorrow's another day. I'll make it clear just to feel that vibe. Ooh, yeah. Now the sun's setting, colors are shifting and every glow on my face. Still running low on my back. But also shaking the love. No sun up, cold sweet grace. But I ain't fretting, still betting, keeping faith alive. Tomorrow's another day. I'll take again just to feel that vibe. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Moon's rising, I'm still here with hope and hope that's riding high. Pen in hand, go but a dream. Got that twinkle in my eye. Sweat turns cold, but the fire falls. Listen to my way. Lady luck, I see your smile. Gold will come someday. Running down Cape D, pay dirt on my mind, sifting dreams in black sand, fortune's cruel design. Krieger 5 sluice box, heart pumping fast, washing stones for riches.
Forgot I wasn't over a tub.
Black sands, heavyweight, glinting in the light. Sweat pours, mixing fate, digging through night. Hands rough from the toil, shimmering hopes beneath. Pale the river's coil, finding solace in sheath. Gold dust trails whisper in the rush of dawn, chasing down the whisper till the pay dirt's gone. Grit stains the finger,
Not a huge amount.
ashes turn to dust.
Not
Only
too. Oh wait.
shadows linger in the
Almost forgot. There was a snuffer.
Black sands, heavyweight, glinting in the light. Sweat pours, mixing fate, digging
All right,
through
there's bigger pieces. Holy shit, man.
Hands rough from the toil, shimmering hopes beneath. And the river's coil, finding
everybody up. Where'd my magnet go? Jesus.
What we found under northern lights, we dig and fight through frost and shadow, day and night. Every nugget sweated from the land, picked and panned by human hand. No lies here, just icy pain. Kingdom bought from the rough terrain. You twist and sift for riches untold. Yukon veins spilling liquid gold.
Alright, I do need a little bit more water than that. Good, but I'm not quite that good.
By the river's edge where legends stay, hard earth whispers what it can't betray. The bag you hold, it holds the proof. Ali's Yukon is the golden trail. Guaranteed gold in every grain. One sweet gram to drive you insane. All the sweat of the frozen ground.
Alright, there you go.
Gold is what we found.
Yes, flare on that. How about that? Just a couple buckets. Not too bad. Not bad at all. I'm actually really pleased with that. Again, all top surface stuff, you know, not like I didn't go down very far. I'm lazy. I can admit to that. I am lazy. I'm just out there to relax and birth a couple clouds. And cause myself a couple days of pain over this.
Gold is what we found.
So, stoked. Turned out to be a really good spot. Absolutely worth hitting it up again. And I will be. Share it with GS. Is GS in here? No. It's alright. I'll drag him out there next time we go. Oh man, if I could use a dredge there, I would tear that shit up. Because first off, I'd go at it with my dry land dredge and I would just destroy the shelf where I think it's coming from. At least where it's settling there. Where I found this. Back out. See, this camera doesn't have all that fancy auto zoom focusy stuff. Once it locks in, it does a good job. Once it's locked in, that falls on me. So, in that regard, it fails.
it down a quarter, man, she gotta get it right. Sifting through the rubble, hoping for a nugget bright. Oh, come on! Break it down to 10, slice it like a pro. Swishing all that gravel, see the glitter, the glow. We in for the long haul, ain't no easy dough. Go fever, got us strength watching that grip flow. Go fever, can you feel the rush? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Classify it down, we ain't in no hush. From 1 4 10 20 40, man, she goes. Hunting for those chunks, see how the treasure shows. Down mesh, patience is the key. Every little flake got us buzzing like a bee. We won't stop till we hit that creamy seed. Golden dreams busting out, setting our spirits free. Ooh, alright. 40 mesh, find us down in dust. Pan it out slow, ain't no rush, no fuss. Liquid gold shining, got our pockets thrust. Every little bit, yeah, it's a treasure we trust. Go fever, can you feel the rush? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Classify it down, we ain't in no rush. From 1 4 10 20 40, man, you go.
What's up, y'all? Big Daddy's back. Right here. Oh, what's up? Thanks, Weezin. Thank you for the links. So let me catch up on some reading stuffs here. Any questions? Crux drop. No, I have not used their stuff. Let me Google search that. See what it is. Crux drop. Just looks like slotted mats. That's no. So I kind of feel like that's going back the same direction as riffles, old school riffles, you know? I do like the concept of drop riffles, but I feel like that would be a little bit more of a pain in the ass to clean out than a dream mat. Because really, the nicest thing about the dream mat, even more than how good it catches gold, is how easy it is to clean out. If you get any of the regular mats in a normal sluice, you just pull that out, roll it over in the water, burp, 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 and you're done. It's clean. You know, you can do that in a nice pan. You can just clean out your sluice mat in there, like up to like an 8-inch. You can easily clean it out in most of your pans. So the ease of cleanup that the dream mats bring just blows everybody else out of the water. And then just the technical function of it, I can't see how that Crux would do better. It does look good for the old concept of riffles. If Dream Mat didn't exist, I'd be all over it. But it's just like Gold Hog stuff. Actually, I'm going to leave that page up. See if they have Pater. Nope. Because you know I always got to look for the Pater. Let's see what else is going on in the chat here. Yeah, not all quartz has gold, and unless you see signs of there being gold, don't get too hung up on the quartz. It's not always an indicator. I mean, it's definitely worth looking at, but if it's too clean, keep moving. Has to have incursions. Yeah, quartz is everywhere, you know. Yeah, rusty quartz, the stuff with some like irony look to it, And the better is going to be when you see it decomposing, where it's just kind of, if you squeeze it and break it up, it's just falling apart. That's where a lot of your river gold is. It's in those chunks of quartz that have rolled off and have broken down over the years, and those crumble away eventually, and then they wind up in the river. Then they get flattened out and mushed up. So it's not always necessarily like, oh, there's a vein right here. It's like there's some quartz that made its way and got broke down. But where that happened along the way, or how many millions of years ago that happened, I mean, who can say? But the best sign of gold is where gold is. If you find it somewhere, keep looking around, because it's going to be either better or not. And that is probably the most vague advice I could possibly give, because I don't know shit either. Unless I'm finding it, look for flat spots where the pools, high pools, where the material had to go up and down and back over. And that pool is where gold's going to have gotten stuck. You're absolutely right, Fred. The best sign is when it's in your pan. That's when you should be like, all right, where did I dig this? See, that's the biggest thing. Don't, for crying out loud, don't dig your samples from multiple spots. Don't take a scoop from over here, and then a scoop from 10 feet away, and then a scoop from 5 feet north of that, and then, all over the place, and then make your way over to the water to pan it out. Because what you just did, though you've narrowed it down to all these different spots, you're going to now have to go through each one of those spots again to figure out which one actually gave you gold. One pan from one spot. That way you know the gold in your pan, where it came from. That's one of the things that I would do when I was like early out. I would like get a little bit from over here, and that's all I could really get from that spot. So I'd go over there and grab a little bit, and then because it's easier to just take a big full pan down to the river, I would do that and then go, and then if I even ever found any gold, I would never know where it was from. So you learn really quick when you're like, oh shoot, where did this So one pan per spot, minimum. Maximum. One spot per pan, maximum. There you go. That's what I meant to say. Even down to like you're at a big boulder, say you got like a 3-foot wide boulder. Try not to take from over on this side of the boulder and over on the front of the boulder and then over on that side of the boulder, because even then, now you have 3 different spaces where the gold could have been accumulating, and you're never going to be really sure which one you should go back and put your efforts into. And that's what the hunt's all really about, is where are you going to put your real effort into? The panning and the searching, that's the foreplay, man. That's like, hey, you there? Hey, you there? You're like, hey, I'm here. All right, now we're going to get down to work and start hammering away, so to speak. So you want to make sure your effort is well spent and focused, and be mindful of where those spots are. For sure. There's all sorts of stuff that you don't really know until you've gone out there a few times and failed a bunch of times. And I'll be honest, man, I'm still kind of green myself going out there. It's always a new adventure, but you learn a little bit more every time. You start being able to read your river, and it's important to go back to the same spots, If you find a little bit here, work that area. Don't just be like, okay, well, that was good there. Now let me go to a different area. I mean, unless you know that different area is going to be good, go where you know the gold's at. Don't chase mystery. If you're finding it, stick with it till it stops giving. Because otherwise somebody's going to come in there and be like, oh, somebody worked that spot. Let me move their tailings out of the way and finish the work. And then they're going to get all your gold. So you got to go back and finish that out. You got to clear it out. All right, let's go back over to the bench because I talk too much. And I should have been making the pay dirt while I was talking, but I didn't because I was talking instead. But let's find out what kind of gold we found. I'm actually really excited on this one because it's a fairly decent amount for just as long as I was out there. I'd say maybe it was 3 buckets or so, but it wasn't horribly focused. Little black sand still made its way in, but 0.072 is not a bad day for a couple of buckets. Not a bad day for a couple buckets. That's the other thing, Jared. Don't expect too much. You know, don't expect to go out there and find a gram of gold. It's not likely to happen. You know, unless you get lucky. It could happen. Don't get me wrong. Don't let me don't let me piss on your cornflakes or anything. But the likeliness of finding a great amount of gold like that, I'm dropping shit, to reality are pretty far reach. I mean, there'll be days that could happen. It all really depends on where you're going and how much effort you're going to put in. So like I say, it's all a matter of moving material. Like if I go back and move the material that this dirt had, I'm thinking I would have a really, really good day. Get down to a yard or 2 of it, clear out that whole shelf. There's a chance. I'm going to need better material or hardware. What's the date? The 3rd. 3/2/26. Dude, Daddy's the name. 0.0. What did we say it was? 7.5. All right, looks good. Let's see what kind of dirt we have in the shed. I got a little bit of last year's pay dirt from my spot. So we'll throw that in there. If I can find a scooper. There's a scooper. I think scoopers would be more plentiful in this area in here. All right. We got a bag. We got some gold. Gold in the bag. That's right. It all adds up. You're out there to enjoy nature. So don't work yourself too hard, you know? You're not, if you really want the gold, if you really, really want gold, just go and buy gold. Just get it and have it, you know? Because then you'll be happy and you can hold it and see it. Or buy pay dirt that has gold in it. And then get the amount of, oh, let me get back on the screen. And then get the amount of gold out of it that you want to see. And you'll feel happy. You'll be good. You'll feel good about that. Let's throw a quarter in there. You know, it's easy. If you want to hurt yourself, be sore at the end of the day, hit the river, enjoy nature, that's what it's about. I tell the wife, she's like, how much did you bring home? Like, I didn't bring shit home. I brought a sore back. That's what I brought home. She just gives me a dirty look. Maybe that's one. Never mind. All right. Here, we're going to aim this down. Oh, I threw a little mini shovel in there as well, so whoever wins this gets that also. seal. Figured the sealer should work better now that it's warmer out here. All right, good. All right, that's all sealed up. Cable's all wound up. You guys are probably looking up my nose or at my crotch. Here we go. Fun times. And then we got a bag of dirt for our Patreon. This month, it's the Midget Leprechaun Wrestling month. My gold! And he's ready to defend the title. So come one, come all, you're getting taken down. And one lucky Patreon member is going to win that right there. Have I lost weight? Yes, I have. Here we are. Let me get back down here on screen so you can see my handsome face. Yeah, over the last year, I lost, what am I at now? Like 80 pounds? So yes, I have lost a couple. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Nobody notices. Like, nobody says anything. Like, I've been back home to see my family and stuff, and they're just like, oh. I'm like, come on. Come on, man. Goddamn. You know, nobody at work says, maybe they're just afraid to say anything, you know, because maybe they're like, oh, maybe he's sick or something. Oh, he's not well. He's lost a lot of weight. It's all good. All right. Anyways, let's give away some pay dirt. Where are we? Goddamn, where are we? Here we are. All right. Where's the God page? I'll watch. There we go. All right. Cool. First off, we're going to throw some dirt at... Where is it? Fuck. At the Patreon. So we got our list of Patreons here, all 24 of you. It is too late to get in for this month, but it is not too late to get in on next month's giveaway. All you got to do is join and send me money. And I'll get you on the wheel for next month. All right, let's spin it. And this month, pay dirt winner is William Bolin, who I believe that is Cockatoo Birdman Bill. Congratulations, sir. I will get that dirt out to you. All right, since we're already on the page, let's go ahead and get over to the GAW giveaway page, and that's it right there. What do you mean video not found? Hold on. Hold on. Let me go up here and figure this out here. Oh, shitballs, man. I don't think the link I gave you guys is the right link. What a dick. Nobody said anything. Did somebody say something? That's the link that we should be going to. So we'll give that a... You know what? What a change up, right? Nobody said anything, man. Or maybe did I use this one's? Wait. Hold on. That's not the right one either. God damn it, Dig Daddy. Yeah, no, you guys have comments on the damn thing. Yeah, no, that was the right one. Why is the thing being a bitch? All right, no, I didn't fuck this up. The YouTube, the computer's screwing things up. Whew, I don't feel bad no more. All right, let's go back over here and try this again. Oh. There we go. All right. Oh, man, I was losing my mind there. I wasn't sure what was going on. We got our video up. Everything is cool, man. Just be cool. Everybody be cool, all right? Be cool, bunny. Let's do that. We got 43 comments on that video, but we got 40 people here. All right. Well, maybe those 10 people just realized they need to go leave a comment. So we'll give them a moment or two. 46. I'll wait to see them come back. All right, we're back up to 52. 47 comments. 47. Now, I'll give it a minute only because of all that chaos that I just created for no good reason, and I apologize. One last refresh. 48 comments. All right, I knew there was going to be one more. Now, I think I'm a viewer, so I'm not going to count me. There's like 3 people who never comment. So I think one more refresh. Let's pick a comment. Let's do this. Yeah, maybe later. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. Vester661. Good luck, everyone. Well, nobody needs that luck, Vester, because you're the winner. Let's see a comment up and make sure you're here. Trying to see if you've been commenting recently. Hey, somebody add him. Ah, there he is. Never mind, don't add him. He's here. He's cool. It's cool, bros. He's here. All right, Vester, congratulations. You the winner. Send me your address. digdaddy@backyardprospecting.com, and I'll get this bag of dirt out to you. Cockatoo! This one's coming to you. The rest of you, well, you know what you got to do. Get out there, dig some holes, pan it out. Heavy pans to you. All right. That's all I got for you guys this week. Let me see. Let me think. Is that all I got for you guys? That's all I got for you guys this week. Get the hell out of here. Go eat dinner. Do your thing. Go watch that cool show that just came back on TV. New season's out. And until next week, if I don't see you out at the rivers, I will catch you in the backyard. Thank you all for tuning in. Peace.
The cam shuts down, the lights fade low. Good vibes here, ain't got far to go. Saying goodbye, but it's not the